Well, I did it again. I spent another $2,000 on a Facebook ads course/program. Although this program is slightly different than all the other courses that I've bought, because this one's more focused on helping you get clients for your own Facebook ads agency. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about the software/program that I bought and why I thought it was a good idea to spend $2,000 on it. And I want to go through the process of going through the call of what they told me and pretty much the promises that they made for me, my thought process of what I was thinking about when I decided to buy this $2,000 course/program, how I feel that this program can actually help me get a high retainer client for my Facebook ads agency. Since, this is the Strive for High Paying Clients series, I want to go over just the emotional process that I went through when I was getting shown their ads, going through their website and just seeing if this was right for me. And hopefully this video will help you guys see if you need to, spend a lot of money in order to get your own clients. And I made this video mostly just, just as a show of my progress, and many other people possibly feel that the same way, that they need the course and that they need a program to help them get clients. So by the end of this video, you're gonna know if you need to spend the money to actually get another course or get another client, or if you just need a kick in the butt just to go ahead and get clients. So let's get on with the video. The course/software that I bought was actually Funnel Dash, which I'll have as an iCard up there of when I did a live stream exploring the Funnel Dash software. So pretty much the $2,000 included pretty much a course about how to use their program, how to run Facebook ads like they do, how to get a high retainer Facebook ads clients. You get a year's worth of using their Funnel Dash software, which if you don't know what the Funnel Dash software does, it can go into your Facebook ad account or your client's Facebook ad account, and then it can give you a whole bunch of treasure trove of data about pretty much how their campaigns are doing, what their CTR is, and other key metrics that could possibly be used to help them run Facebook ads better. So let's say that you didn't even know you had a low click-through rate. The Funnel Dash software can go and look through all your campaign data and pretty much give you an average click-through rate of all the different campaigns that you've run. And then it could pretty much just see the different cracks and leaks in your Facebook advertising strategy. So then you can go up there and fix those leaks and get a better return on investment, a better click-through rate, and more sales in the process. So pretty much that's the gist of the software. And then I got a bunch of courses about how to get clients and how to run their Facebook ads in their specific way, which I feel is valuable because I would like to learn pretty much how all these experts are running Facebook ads, so I can combine them and implement them in my own strategy just to make sure I can get better results for my customers' Facebook ads. So yeah, so that's pretty much a quick gist of the program. So now I'm just gonna go through pretty much my mentality of what I was thinking and like why I overall just bought this program. So pretty much I've been seeing the Funnel Dash ads for around like a year or so now. And I always kept seeing them and they're kind of annoying. And at first I didn't trust the guy because it was just like, hey, buy this software. So obviously I just ignored it. And then eventually, after a while of just seeing their ads, they released this ebook, the $7 ebook of how to grow a 6 to 7 figure Facebook ads agency. So at first I didn't get it, but then I saw that they were paired with Digital Marketer actually. I'm like, oh, okay, since they're paired with Digital Marketer, that I get a lot of trust in them. I do listen to the Digital Marketer podcast, which is a really, really awesome podcast if you guys haven't listened to it already. And so I trust the Digital Marketer, so therefore like, okay, I'll buy this ebook and see what it's like. So I read the ebook and I describe more about the ebook in my live stream up there. I even go through it a little bit, but obviously not all of it. But anyway, from the ebook, I did the Funnel Dash free trial, but I didn't really take advantage of the free trial. I kind of just accidentally clicked on it. It's like,
oops, well, guess now I have this free trial.
So I did try to run my own Facebook ads, which in the way that the book suggested me to. And I even like copied and pasted their own copies to see if it really worked. And pretty much that Facebook ads bombed. And I got one comment that was like,
oh, he's a scammer, like don't fall for his tricks
or something like that. And I mean, I didn't put much money into that ad anyway, but besides the fact that Facebook ad just did not work for the most part. So as I was like exploring Funnel Dash, I saw that they had a partner program and that they could literally hand deliver you 1 to 2 clients per month. And I went through, I'm like, oh, if I can get hand delivered 1 to 2 clients per month, that'll just be excellent, that would be perfect. And I guess, I'll be honest, I was just feeling, lazy for the most part. Like I just didn't want to like go out there and keep cold messaging and keep cold calling businesses for the most part, because you have to do that a lot in order to, you know, finally gain a client. So I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I can try to join this partner program and then see if it's a right fit for me, see if they can literally just hand deliver me clients. And if they can literally hand deliver me clients, like that's like that's literally like the golden pot for the most part, right? So I hopped on a call with them and I spoke with a sales rep there, I guess. And pretty much we were talking about it. He was a really nice guy. He was a really cool guy. So we were talking a lot about the program. He did answer a lot of my questions. He gave me a lot of value up front and about like, oh, like the mistakes I was making with my ads for the most part, and oh, the different niches that I was going after, whether they were good or bad, etc., etc. And pretty much one thing really struck out to me, like it really stuck out to me. He said, if you follow this program step by step and you do everything in this program, it guarantees me clients. He guaranteed that I was going to be able to get clients. And at first I was like kind of shocked, like, oh my gosh, like guaranteeing me clients, because pretty much anytime in sales or anytime you try to, you know, get someone to buy something, you don't want to guarantee a result, because if you guarantee a result, then, and that result doesn't happen, you know, bad stuff can happen. And then I'm like, okay, since you're guaranteeing me this result, I guess, you know, I might as well go through with the program, right? So pretty much there are 3 different packages. There was a $1,500 one, a $2,000 one, and a $4,000 one. And the $4,000 one included, you know, it's called Get Clients on Tap program for 60 days. It also includes something called Fund My Ads, which I'm not gonna really get into in this video. But pretty much it looked really enticing, and I'm like, oh, the clients on tap thing is what I really wanted, so I would do that. So after the call, I didn't buy it immediately because I want to give myself some time before I make this big purchase. I mean, that's $2,000, like, you know, just to learn, just for another program. And I don't really like buying courses. I want to more take action for the most part. But I realized that what I was doing wasn't really helping me getting the clients that I wanted to. So I'm like, okay, why not? And also spending that amount of money would hopefully give me a kick in the butt to like, okay, you know, you gotta start getting clients, Aaron, come on now. So after a week of thinking about it, I was ready to buy the $4,000 program, but then I had some of my doubts and I had a couple questions about it. And at that time, I couldn't reach the person who I was speaking with. So, you know, I had my doubts, and there were also some requirements that you had to be in order to get the clients on tap thing. So I didn't want to spend the $4,000 program and then be like, oh, you didn't meet these requirements, sorry, you didn't get this. And then also like on the payment page itself, I looked at all the features, and the only real difference between the $2,000 one and the $4,000 one, instead of 2 months in this something called the Agency Accelerator Group or whatever, you got 6 months of that. And I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna deal with 2 months of this Agency Accelerator Group to see if it's actually good. And then if it's really that good, I would, you know, pay to get in it more for the most part. So I just went with the $2,000 one, and I'm really happy with going with that one instead of the $4,000 one, because the $4,000 one would have really broke the bank. The $2,000 one, I can manage to survive, and you know, if I can get a $2,500 1,000 client, it's gonna make it back. So now I'm just gonna pretty much talk about the content of the program that I got, of the $2,000 program that I got, and just talk about if it was really worth it, if I see the value in it, and if it could really help me, thus if it can help you get that high retainer client. So I'm still going through the courses right now, and there is a lot of different courses that you can take with it, and they will take you a good amount of time to finish. Like usually with some of these paid programs, I can finish these courses in around 2 or 3 days. This one, it's been around a week and I still haven't finished it. However, I have been busy with other stuff like this YouTube channel, so I haven't been able to like go as hard as I usually do with these courses. But this time I'm like being more detail oriented. I'm taking a lot of detailed notes for the most part, downloading the slides, reading over the slides. Like this time I'm like really like, oh, like focusing on it. Like, you know, like I'm making, like, it's like I'm gonna get tested on this. Like I'm in school, I'm about to get tested on it, and I want the A for the most part. So yeah, I'm going through the courses, and the courses is really good stuff. It's really great content. It's a different way of thinking about Facebook ads and getting clients. And although what I don't like is it is still kind of old. Most of the videos that they've done are like from 2017 and Facebook ads have changed so much from literally 2000, from yesterday to today for the most part, right? So it is kind of old, but the fundamentals of it is still very powerful. And of course, some of the information I'm gonna glean off them, I'm gonna even put on this YouTube channel as well, of some of the ideas that I've gotten from these classes and programs. And then of course, I'm going to take them and emulate them into my own specific style, so that way you guys can take that information and emulate them in your guys' own specific style, and you don't have to pay $2,000 for it. But hold up, there's still one more thing I want to talk about, and that is that I actually talked with the founder of Funnel Dash, which is Zach Johnson. I might have a picture of him up there. So there are plenty of bonuses that also came along with the program/software itself. And one of them was a 1v1 call with the founder of Funnel Dash. With this call, I'm gonna help you, quote unquote, get your agency started, choose a niche, build a funnel. So pretty much just build a game plan, etc., for your Facebook ads agency. So first off, when I got to the call with him, I was actually surprised it was actually him. Like, oh, like, wow, I'm actually speaking to the founder of this whole entire software. And I thought it was pretty cool. It's kind of like talking to a famous person for the most part, right? Like you're kind of nervous, but overall, I still had a mission of what I wanted to accomplish. And just to start, he was a little bit late for the scheduled call itself. He was around 5-10 minutes late, which is, I guess it's fine, which is as busy as he was. But if you're paying a lot of money to be in this program, and especially since your time is valuable as well, you would want to value each other's time. So for example, if I was late and he was there, I mean, I don't know if he would have waited for me for the most part, right? But nevertheless, I still waited for him. We still got on the call. For the most part, he just asked me questions of what are my goals? How much do I plan on spending on Facebook ads? He just asked me a bunch of questions like, what are my goals? What's my budget for Facebook ads, etc., etc. So pretty much throughout the call, I kind of felt that it wasn't that personable. I mean, we did crack a few jokes. He was a good guy overall. But I just felt that I was just something on the to-do list that he just had to check off and do and then move on with his day. And no hate towards him, no bad feeling towards him, but that's just how I personally felt out of it. He did give me a lot of good advice. He did give me a lot of good info. Pretty much he just asked me a lot of questions and then he said, okay, what do you think you should do? Which I think is a really good way of getting someone to actually do the action. If I say, I need to do this, this, and this, then there's more of a chance I'm actually going to do this, and this. And then I did ask him okay, from A to Z, what should I do to get my first high retainer client? And he did answer that question, but it was kind of vague. He was just pretty much finish the courses that I taught and then run Facebook ads for the most part. And it's well, duh, that's what I was gonna do in the first part. I guess, I don't know, I guess I was searching for that magic pill that everyone else is searching for. That's just always gonna be do this, that. And I guess I expected him to hold my hand as we're frolicking in the fields and okay, do this at this point, this at this point, this at this point. But then, you can't really expect that for the most part, right? He just pretty much just gave me okay, just finish the courses, learn all you can, and then, do all the research that you can and start running Facebook ads. He taught me a great way of how to choose a niche. So for the most, you want to choose a niche that you already have, a good understanding of. So for example, I like biochemistry. So he's choose a niche that's geared towards that. But I also like the health and wellness niche because I do like to weightlift a lot. So choosing something in that category wouldn't be as bad either. So I'm still gotta go down and just focus on what kind of niche I need to pick for my own agency. So yeah, overall the one-on-one call was okay. It wasn't really anything jaw-dropping for the most part, but overall I still did appreciate that he did take the time to call me. So thank you, Zach, for the good advice, if you're possibly watching this video. So yeah, that's everything about the Funnel Dash software and the program and just how I am on this drive for high-paying clients. And then of course, if I get a client through that software, through the Facebook ads, or maybe if I get a client through the cold messaging or the other strategies that the other free strategies that I'm still gonna implement while I'm doing this. It's just, the more ways you can outreach and get more clients, the better for you. So yeah, so before you go, I know I said stop already. I just have some quick announcements for pretty much this YouTube channel. So pretty much as you may have, if you've seen my banner, I've changed it from Monday, Wednesday, Friday videos just to Monday videos, and you've probably noticed it already. I'm only really uploading videos on Monday. Between this course, between going to work, and other stuff that I have to do with my life, just doing 3 videos a week would have just been way too much, and I would have just burnt out like that really quickly. And I kind of did burn out before as I was doing 3 videos a week because it was just so much work. But I'm really glad to do it because it got a lot of videos on my channel for you guys to enjoy, watch, and learn and consume, so that way you guys can become Facebook ads experts. So yeah, that's pretty much my only update. Comment below if you like episodes like this about me just talking about you know, the strive for high paying clients and just the reality that every digital marketer / entrepreneur goes to when they're trying to get their own clients for the most part. And be sure to subscribe to stay on this journey so you can pretty much just see my ups and my downs when it comes to getting Facebook ads clients for the most part. And then you can take this journey and use it as your own incentive to get more clients for yourself. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. If you want to learn how to do Facebook ads market research, click on the video I have up there and it's going to show you how to do just that. And I'll see you guys in that video.